Planning and Development Authority of Grenada, PDA, is enforcing regulations to curb illegal, disorderly, and unauthorized development in several locations throughout the state of Grenada. The authority is concerned that structures mainly associated with vending are negatively impacting the environment, has undesirable public health and sanitation consequences, present obstructions to vehicle and pedestrian traffic, can become projectiles during adverse weather conditions, and generally affect the aesthetics of the nation. The PDA will work along with stakeholder ministries and institutions to effect the demolition, removal, and disposal of structures which fall in the category of illegal and disorderly development, commencing January 2024. In this regard, persons who vend in or occupy such illegal structures are advised to secure their personal belongings and have the structures removed ahead of the planned PDA demolition operations. These actions of the PDA have become necessary to safeguard and protect public health and the environment, ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens and visitors, discourage any future disorderly construction, and encourage compliance to regulations pertaining to physical development in the state of Grenada. This is a message from the Planning and Development Authority of Grenada.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin Diapers, New Bright Laundry Detergent, Allegra Pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
All right. We have to say welcome to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and the pleasure is mine to be back with you for another day, and of course another week. And we have so many things to talk to you about tonight. So I hope that you have the time so that we can discuss it. All right. 45 years since the March 13, 1979 revolution. All right. We'll talk about that, and also the Child Protection Authority to make its presentation at Intercol 2024, day number 3. And as well, very important road closure notice. We'll give you an update from the Intercol Carrico resident charged with non-capital murder has been remanded to His Majesty's prisons. Breaking news today. Levon Date has been recaptured by police found badly wounded. Who did it? Not me, says the police. PM gives an update on the escaped prisoners, and of course, prisoners have been charged as well. Officers are in trouble for that escape. We'll talk to you more about that in a moment. We have other things to bring on to the program once the time permits. My name is Mikey Hutchinson again. This is what we call News Discussed, Not Told. Brace yourself. The headlines brought you to the kind compliments of course, Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value, IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors. We've got the Beacon Insurance on board, the PDA on board, all the other sponsors. Blessings to you as well. I found a love in cocoa tea. You know, my stomach doesn't tolerate milk and things like that. You know, but you can't drink cocoa tea on the rocks. You know, but I found at the end of the day, that's not for you. That's for people who are able to, who have to work at the end of a work day, like myself, because I work, you know, during the day, and I still have to come here and do this, right? And you need an extra push. I found that the cocoa tea works really well. So on nights when you find me a little low energy is because I can't drink milk every night, because that's not good for an adult like myself. Milk is not for adults. Just putting that out there. I don't think I want to put coffee meat and kind of thing. All of that is still milk. You understand? They say try almond milk. All of that is still milk. The body sees it the same way, in my opinion. So anyway, but I found that when you need that extra of energy at the end of your day and how things ain't working out well, the cocoa tea works really well. It gives you that little push, you know. So you should try it. All right. Anyway, folks, we're taking a quick one. We're coming back, and when we come back, it'll be real news in Ole Lily Lolo. And someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credits, compliments, Digicel. That lucky person might just be you. We'll be back, folks. Stay right there.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
See this? This is water. Essential, irreplaceable. An average person uses 35 gallons of water daily, but sometimes we take it for granted. But what if, like during a hurricane, this faucet runs dry? That's why every household needs a water storage system. Imagine 3 days worth of water supply, always ready for emergency. And when you run low, nature's got your back. You can capture rainwater for use. And that's how you use nature's gift in a smart, sustainable way. So when service gets interrupted, you're not. Until our next splash of Nawasa wisdom, know your household needs and store a minimum of 3 days water supply. Stay water wise and see you next time.
This advertisement is in a series showcasing Nawasa's operations.
Stay tuned for more in-depth insights into our services and initiatives.
Yeah, thank you very much, Nawasa. I don't know, there are some companies that you are passionate about and stuff like that. For me, Nawasa, I like Nawasa. I also like the NIS in terms of how they manage themselves and stuff like that, Yeah, so big up to the folks at Nawasa, you know what I mean? Big up to the folks at Nawasa. So, Olia, how was it for you today? How was the day for you today? I mean, Intercol, March 13. I mean, so many things. It's a very, very active day, So we have all these things to talk to you about. It's 45 years today. 45 years since the March 13 revolution, when the democratically elected Sir Eric Mafikiri, the GULP regime, was overthrown by the Maurice Bishop-led New Jewel movement. It's been rocky all 45 years with the facts of what happened, how it happened, why it happened, should it have or should it not have. People are still polarized based on that event. Anyway, I mean, whichever side of the fence you are on, it's just worth recognizing a significant day in our history. I find today, more than ever, I have not heard once. I only heard about March 13 once today, and let me tell you why. I went to buy lunch, and the owner of the restaurant asked me, "Do you drink any of these drinks in the fridge?" Because I wasn't planning on buying anything to drink. I drink my little coconut water and thing, to give me up, give me a little vibes in the day. And it says, "Do you drink anything?" I say, "Yeah, I do. I drink this one." And it says, "Okay, this is on the house." I'm like, "For what purpose?" Because, really? I could afford me a bit. And it says, "Well, it's March 13th. I'm like, "Okay, really?" I'm like, "Oh, you're right, And it says, "So yes, this is, in honor of our history." And I got a free drink. Yeah, like that. So there are some people who really take the minute serious. But of course, it doesn't matter what side of the fence you are. I believe that is worth recognizing a significant day in our history. As it was my birthday. My birthday coming up in a couple of days from now. It will be my 19th birthday. So of course, it's gonna be a bang. Trust me. 2024, there'll be more. So we're moving on. I like to share when there is job opportunities, and the Grenada National Museum, the GNM, they are inviting applications for suitably qualified persons, to fill the position of the Chief Executive Officer, that's the CEO, or Director, to manage the affairs of the statutory body located, on the corner of Young and Martin Street. Martin Street happens to be, I think it's the shortest street in Grenada, right? It is, I think. All right. So it's a great establishment. It's the museum, which was established back in April of 1976. Know your history. All right. So you may want to find out a little more about that position that they're offering as CEO of the museum. All right. If you're into curation and all this thing and history and artifacts and all of that good stuff, then it might just be the good job for you. Some people really do like me. I like history. You understand? Where you come from, what existed then, anyway. So it's day 2 of the 2024 Intercollegiate Athletic Sports Meet. All right, and it should have been wrapped up by now. All right. It's going good, but I know that the Child Protection Authority, they're supposed to make some kind of presentation, tomorrow. I think we posted that on our page just for persons who just take a look, read and things like that. All right. But day 2 was fiery, boy. It's always good. Intercall. It's always good. I think it's good, friendly rivalry among the schools. You find people going out and having a lot of fun, people dressing up in the old school clothes, supporting their athletes. And so it's just a nice vibe that usually happens on the 2 or 3 days of Intercol. It's now again 3 days, and of course today was a good one. We saw some hits, we saw some final events as well, and things are moving out quite nicely. Some schools are not surprising in terms of where they are positioned now. Every year you hear the same set of names being called, but that's okay. You understand? In the female division, St. David's Catholic Secondary School, the last time I checked, they were ahead 121 points. All right, 0.50 points. Anglican High, right behind them, 104. Then Boca, 61. SAS, 53.50. St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's, 50. St. Joseph's Convent, St. Andrew, 47. Very close. McDonald's College, 43. Happy Hill Secondary School, 24. Boca Secondary, 21. Hillsborough Secondary School, 20. Grenada Christian Academy, Grenville Secondary School first, is 16. Then Grenada Christian Academy on 10. Wester Hall Secondary School on 8. Wesley College, 4 points. St. John's Christian Secondary School, 2 points. St. Mark's Secondary School, 1 point. St. David's, the comprehensive school, that's what is the Grenada 7 days. Comprehensive, 1 point. And the St. George's Institute, 1 point. Okay. And then in the male division, guess who it is? Out front, St. Andrew Anglican Secondary School in the male division ahead, 151.50. Grenada Boys Secondary School, 141 points. St. David Catholic Secondary School, 141. Let's go again. St. Andrew Anglican Secondary School, 151.50. GBSS, 141. St. David's Catholic Secondary School, 67. PBC's, okay, PBC, all right, 63. McDonald's College, 57. Boca, 43. Grenada Christian Academy, 18. Then we have Bishop's College in the girls division. If I forgot, up in the girls division, Bishop's College, 21 points, so they are in 9th position. But in the boys division, they are in 8th position, 17 points. All right. Then we have the Hillsborough Secondary School, 12.50. Then we have the Gateway Christian Academy Secondary. What? Gateway have a secondary school? Wait. Gateway Christian Academy Secondary School? Lord God, we are living on that rock. And listen, they're doing good, 12 points, They ahead of Happy Hill Secondary School, Well, you don't make joke. Well, they're on the same points, 12 points, but still. Let's say they are ahead of St. Rose Modern Secondary School, who's on 8 points. St. John's Christian, they're beating St. John's Christian too, 8 points. So a lot of them are on 8 points. St. Rose, St. John's Christian Secondary, the St. George's Institute, who else? Grenada SDA Comprehensive, all of them on 8 points. Then you have the Wester Hall Secondary School on 6 points. Wesley College, 6. J.W. Fletcher, 5. St. Mark's Secondary School, 4. And GSS, 3. All right, so that's the thing. All these names and things, wow, Jan, no boy. Anyway, so those are the point standings. We're moving across. Only last day tomorrow. All right, anyway, lately that talk. The Royal Grenada Police Force would like to notify the general public that a section of Eastern Main Road from the Cliff, Woburn to Woodlands Junction, St. George's, will be closed to vehicular traffic, all right, except for residents living along that stretch of that road from Monday, 25th March 2024 until further notice. This closure is necessary to facilitate major renovation of that area to be done by the Ministry of Infrastructure and Physical Development. Motorists and pedestrians, you are kindly advised to use alternative routes. The Royal Grenada Police Force and the Ministry of Infrastructure apologizes for any inconvenience. So I know that if you're going that way, southward, then you could pass in the night like a concrete road, down south to go left. But if you're coming that way, since that is a one-way road down that like new piece of concrete road, that mean boy that piece of Springs road go dead. Oh, so that means you got to pass. Vehicles are coming from town. You may have to go. Yes, you're going through Springs. You take a right when you reach the piece of tire, go to Woburn, and bust out on the cliff. That might be the best thing for you to do. So that, yeah, that area there. Or else you will have to go to Monjou. Be somewhere you're going there. I mean, anyway. So last night we were having some technical difficulties. If you know what was the problem, my boy, there was a surge the night before, and the system behaved in a kind of way, although it was not supposed to. But I think I was using up too much of my battery, and my battery went low, so the battery wasn't able to buffer the surge, and it interrupted our system that I had to repair. But it's alright, you know, things happen. We ain't even watching that. Okay, so we're moving on. So we had to tell you that yesterday. All right, let's go right here. Let me picture. Right, so John Kendall Alexis, 30 years, self-employed of Lauriston, Carriacou. He was charged with non-capital murder for intentionally causing the death of Esther Patterson, 14 years old, his stepdaughter, a student of the same address, by unlawful harm. Now, Mr. Alexis appeared at the St. George's Magistrate Court on the 12th, that was yesterday, and he was remanded to His Majesty's presence. And according to police, he is scheduled to be back in court at Carriacou on April 16, 2024. All right. Accused of killing his own stepdaughter, 14 years old. Very promising, as I've understood it to be. Very promising young girl. An entire future ahead of her. What might have prompted this gentleman, well, this man, to take the life of such a tender soul, such a tender, somebody at such a tender age, somebody that you saw growing up? What would prompt somebody to commit such an act? And you would just imagine what her friends and her classmates and mother and family members have to deal with. You know, a parent losing a child in those circumstances, that's not easy. I remember when my son got sick. Asleep in the parking lot. Well, I didn't sleep. The hospital said, "I'm sorry, we'll have to keep your child for 2 or 3 nights." I say, "What? What can we do? You're not allowed to stay on the ward." So, you know, I said, "Boss, I left my car running, turn on the engine, turn off the AC, and I lie down in my car, and I stayed all the days. I did not leave my child's side. I stayed in the parking lot. When the security run me from one area, I go in another area. I stayed there for the few days that my child was in hospital. I spent the time next to him in the freaking parking lot." So imagine. So I know what it's like to have a sick child, or to not be close to your child for a few minutes, even if they are in the care of the most expert people who's going to take care of their well-being so they're better in their care than in yours. I'm not leaving their side. And so to imagine having to digest the fact that somebody takes the life of your child. I wouldn't be sitting down watching Mikey live now, for sure. Me and you go be sitting side by side. I'm going in jail too, so that 2 of us will be there for a couple of years. And every day of your life, I will live to see that you regret. I'm coming in jail too. I can't stay in the parking lot of the prison. You understand? So I'm coming. I'm coming too. Both of us. What I have to do to come, I don't know, but I'm coming. I said, you know, I partner with a supermarket to see a thief. But I come in. I get that doing a crime to make sure that I will make a jail. You understand? I don't mean to stay as long as you, but I'm making in jail. I'm gonna slap our police. Oh no, let me see you guys. Yeah, I mean, but I'm coming. Coming for you. Watch, come on to me. Watch it. Okay. Come on to me, scream, my boss. Next story. That's all they're getting today. Next story. So, this gentleman, this man, Mr. Date, give the police a run for their money. Because he has been on the wanted man list for a while. Man, run away and they can't find him. Well, we know he's going to find him. It's a tough matter of time. You understand? So we heard from today that Mr. Date, alias Magic, Griffith Lane, St. Andrew, who had escaped police custody on February 21st, it's been a while, you know, has been recaptured by members of the Royal Grenada Police Force. That happened this morning at around 1:40 they say a.m. during a sting operation commenced in St. David and ended in St. Andrew. Mr. Date, who was found with injuries, was taken to the General Hospital for medical attention and was then admitted as a patient. Joel John, who is a 30, I told you that, Joel, I tell you that, boy. 36-year-old, he's a farmer of Tilleries in St. Andrew, who was found in the company of Mr. Date, was also arrested and charged with harboring of a criminal. I told you that, boy. You harbor a criminal, you'll get yourself in trouble, dog. Like one thing, they don't play with that. And so the police step up the game. Today, you see they put up a nice little thing. The police had like a statement, my boy, my soldier, Mr. Cohen, the boss. You understand? The Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mr. Vanny Cohen, officer who is in charge of crimes, made a nice little statement on the business today. You understand? Here's Cohen.
We are pleased to report that escaped prisoner Levon Date, who has been on the run for the past 3 weeks, has been recaptured. Date was recaptured at around 1:40 a.m. this morning, Wednesday the 13th of March 2024 in St. Andrew, following a police sting operation. Since his escape from lawful custody while attending court on February 21st, 2024, our officers have worked tirelessly around the clock, following every lead and staying on the case. We were always confident that this day will come, and as we stand here today, one less dangerous person is off the streets. When Mr. Date was recaptured, he was found with several injuries, but none of those was caused because of any interaction with the police or because of any action of our officers during the apprehension. He has been taken to the General Hospital where he was admitted for treatment for the injuries. He is under strict police guard. Joel Joseph, 36 years, farmer of Tillery, St. Andrew, who was found in the company of Mr. Date and is believed to have been assisting him while on the run, was also arrested. He will be charged with harboring a dangerous criminal. The Royal Grenada Police Force expresses profound gratitude to the general public and the media for their efforts in assisting the RGPF in recapturing Mr. Date. Special thanks must also be given to the men and women of the Royal Grenada Police Force who have mounted numerous operations day and night towards this effort. The RGPF is committed to maintaining the peace and tranquility of our nation. With regards to a video currently in circulation on social media depicting someone dressed as a female and accused of attempted robbery at Egmont, St. George, a suspect is in custody assisting police with this investigation, and we may be laying charges against him soon. Thank you.
What the boy? Yo, listen, I never questioned the ability of the police to you understand? I like my police force. I mean, anyway. Good. Thank you. We walking. I mean, let me go. We walking. So while on that subject,
There was a press conference. Regrettably, I couldn't be there yesterday. I had another engagement, but there was a press conference that was spearheaded by the Prime Minister, who was the Minister for National Security, then Mr. Cohen and the Commissioner of Police. I didn't get to watch the whole thing yet. Just the first part where the presentations were being made. I didn't get the questions and answer section yet. I didn't get to that yet. So the Prime Minister, who's again the National Security head, gave an update relating to the escaped prisoners. You understand? So he talked about the escaped prisoners. He said, well, ting. He couldn't speak to all, he was away. He had to get the information. And then there was an investigation that was going on to the escape. So let's just take a brief moment from the Prime Minister's presentation yesterday.
Now, on the 25th of February, when the press conference was held, the Commissioner of Police made it clear that from his preliminary investigation, that he was satisfied that if the proper standing police protocols were followed, the men should not have escaped. The investigation has now concluded, and that pronouncement by the Commissioner of Police remains unchanged. And it remains unchanged because the investigation has revealed that the 4 individual cells at the South St. George Police Station had secure, functioning, and proper locking mechanisms. However, the 3 prisoners had not been placed inside of the individual cells which had the secure locking mechanism. But instead, at the time of the escape, they were in a corridor which had burglar bars and which were immediately located outside of the 3 or 4 individual locking cells. By their being there, it allowed them to bend the wrought iron or iron grill that secures that corridor area and to escape. It is therefore clear that had the men been placed in the individual locking cells, which had proper and functioning locking mechanisms, that they would not have escaped or had the opportunity to escape. Further, warnings had been issued at least 2 days prior that the men were high risk and were also a flight risk. And therefore, based on those warnings, it was even more important to ensure that all of the standard operating procedures were followed to minimize any risk associated with the prisoners being at the police station.
And for the avoidance of doubt, the Prime Minister made it clear. He says that there was a breach. And that entire thing was mainly due to human error.
The investigation, therefore, has concluded that there was a failure to heed the crucial alerts, a failure to follow the standard operating procedures. There was clear supervisory negligence and improper shift handovers, and that those factors contributed to the opportunity being presented to the prisoners to escape. So in summary, it is accepted by the police that human error, primarily in the form of negligence, played a pivotal role in the escape of the officers.
No, the Prime Minister also stated...
So what has been done as a result of...
Okay, hold on. So now he was saying that as a result of all of that, some of the officers who were there and stuff like that, will get themselves in some hot water. Will get themselves into some trouble.
So what has been done as a result of the findings of the investigation pertaining to the escape of the 3 prisoners? The Commissioner of Police and his team has already embarked on a number of initiatives. And I will start first with disciplinary action. Disciplinary action has been taken against, so far, 4 police officers who were charged this morning. Constable 224 Shah George Constable 520 Baptiste, Corporal 624 Edwards, and Detective Sergeant Lewis. They have been charged with various offenses under the Police Act, ranging from making a false statement, permitting the escape of a prisoner, and breaches of standing orders in various counts. These officers, however, are also entitled to due process and to have their fair day at the disciplinary hearing. The necessary procedures and safeguards will be put in place to ensure that they have proper representation and that they have the right to defend themselves. But when the process is completed, the chips will fall where they have to fall. It is also clear that the leadership at the station is a matter that requires attention as well. And the Commissioner of Police has also commissioned an investigation to review the role of the leadership at the station at the time. And when that investigation is completed, given that the leadership falls for the purposes of disciplinary purposes to the Public Service Commission, the necessary report will be submitted to the Public Service Commission, and the Public Service Commission will then choose to do what it is empowered.
Okay. Interesting. So basically the police officers are going to be getting themselves into some trouble. You know? Okay. So we're going to monitor this and see where that goes. All right. Interesting development there, as we can see. Well, I don't know if anyone was expecting to hear that one. You know, this is not something that you usually hear. But again, let's see. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see what these charges are. And let's see. Okay? Let's see. So, clearly you see that the police are kind of like making a few changes in terms of the way they operate. You see that the Assistant Commissioner of Police, that is Vani Cohen, came out with a little statement, and this is the things that we were talking about before. We have to be in people's faces, you know, informing them of charges and the solving of crime, so that it serves as a deterrent for people who are thinking about committing the same crime or other crimes for that matter. Once you get too quiet, crime increases. It increases, it escalates. So you don't want to get too quiet. Imagine 4 men planning to rob a bank or planning to rob somebody in a particular community, or go on a robbing spree in a particular community, and then a day before that, you hear the police come out and say, well, somebody attempted to rob and we apprehended that person, and now that person is behind bars. You as a person, or the team of persons who are thinking about putting down the crime, will think twice. But if you quiet, that is just motivation for the men to just play a mass. You understand? So I have to say that I am happy, I'm satisfied with the shift that we are seeing. I mean, you know, it just started, but yeah. You understand? With a little shift that we're seeing. You know what I mean? Everybody will benefit at the end of the day. You see, at the end of the statement that Vani Cohen made, he spoke about a lesser serious offense where that man probably would have attempted to rob somebody. And you see, he made mention of that. That's what I'm talking about, boy! You know what I'm saying? Listen, I feel like I could just bring a 2 cases of malt in the police force here and so fella drink. You know what we all celebrating. You know what I'm becoming pretty. We're cooking with gas. That's what we need. Yeah, that's what we need. Although situation crazy right now in Haiti. Gangs all over the place, and the situation has gone be uncontrollable. And they try to put it nicely, that Haiti is going through a political change, and this and that and the other. Listen, just sad. It's just sad. Anyway, the place mash up right now, Haiti. And it takes some sort of intervention to get things back to the way they were many, many, many moons ago. Or at least to some degree of stability. We understand that the United States, they sent specialized Marine units to help secure the U.S. Embassy. You understand? Yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Anyway, we have to conquer blessings here. You understand? We have to conquer blessings here. Family, all the YouTube people, all the people on Facebook, blessings to all you. We're living in a very peaceful state. We have crimes, 1 or 2, but we are right. We just have to make sure that we remain consistent in how we deal with crimes. Because if we don't, and once we let politics infiltrate the police force, politics and corruption infiltrate the police force, we doom. All right? So let's manage the business. Manage it. Because we cannot get to a state where, everybody fighting amongst themselves and crime here, crime there, crime everywhere. You understand? We just have to stay on top of it. We'll be fine. Family, we're taking a quick break and come back. When we come back, we'll have the weather for you, and any other business on the business we'll be able to share. We'll be back.
The Planning and Development Authority of Grenada, PDA, is enforcing regulations to curb illegal, disorderly, and unauthorized development in several locations throughout the state of Grenada. The authority is concerned that structures mainly associated with vending are negatively impacting the environment, has undesirable public health and sanitation consequences, present obstructions to vehicle and pedestrian traffic, can become projectiles during adverse weather conditions, and generally affect the aesthetics of the nation. The PDA will work along with stakeholder ministries and institutions to effect the demolition, removal, and disposal of structures which fall in the category of illegal and disorderly development, commencing January 2024. In this regard, persons who vend in or occupy such illegal structures are advised to secure their personal belongings and have the structures removed ahead of the planned PDA demolition operations. These actions of the PDA have become necessary to safeguard and protect public health and the environment, ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens and visitors, discourage any future disorderly construction, and encourage compliance to regulations pertaining to physical development in the state of Grenada. This is a message from the Planning and Development Authority of Grenada.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers, and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
All right, and that's it right there. We've transitioned to this part of our program where we give you the weather, and of course the weather is submitted to us by the Met Office. Now what we can tell you is that the weather is expected to be partly cloudy at first and windy, becoming fair as the night progresses. Tonight's minimum temperature around 25.5 degrees Celsius, winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. And taking a look at the weather for tomorrow, God's willing, that's Thursday. The weather is expected to be generally fair and windy, becoming partly cloudy at times during the evening time. Max temperature 31 degrees Celsius, minimum 25.5, winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Sun is expected to rise about 6:14 a.m. and set at 6:17 p.m. So those are the details that we have for tonight and tomorrow. Permit me now to say hello to those of you who are on YouTube. We have quite a following on YouTube right now, so we have to pay more attention to you. Louise, Suzanne, Shireen, Anne Maria, Arthur, who else? And everybody else who's there, Kathy, Catherine as well, Louise, and everybody. Who and where is Gateway? Gateway is right by the airport, that big building, right by after Foxing, when going on by the airport there, on the right hand side. Nice place, they have a nice facility there, boy. No lie, nice. All right, so big up to the people on YouTube, those of you speaking, those of you who are not, my mom, those of you who are watching on Big Screen, hello. Bermuda, hi. Diana, now we head over to Facebook, right? Bermuda, Diana, Java, and the sharing committee. Thank you so much, Java. You guys have no idea. Blessings, right? Bernadette, Shum, Adonna. Yeah, we got some rain today. Liz, Jacinta, Michelle, Veronica, Angel. Who else? Well, Yvonne, Karen, Mom, Linton, my family, Rena, the kids, they're watching Daddy, Mike and Mikey, Glenda. Yes, Listra, I am 19 years old. I'll be 20. Or would I be 19? Anyway, one of the two. What's the difference? And Hazel, and everybody else, okay? Blessings to you. We're looking forward to being back with you for another day. All right, Kirin, take care of yourselves, all right? Okay? God bless you. 5, Vicky. 4, Veronica. 3, Angel. 2, Kirin. 1, Java. 0, Ja. No. Take care, guys. All the best. All right. What's a ligaru? What's a ligaru? Anyway, do you ligaru shifi here, Papa? Take care.
Audio Jungle.